Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having an incredible day or night in Jesus. This is the magnum opus of the King James realm, the text of the King James Bible by Dr. Laurence M. Vance. You've heard me on the channel if you've watched. Advocate for Vance Publications, absolutely amazing website. So the text of the King James Bible, thanks for being here. Join us daily. And it's a big book. I'll just show you kind of how big. This is a Schuyler Traveris Bible. You can see that it's quite a bit larger than this. And he's just completed this. If you purchased over the course of years when he would finish a chapter, then you got this signed copy free. So that's what happened here. You can see the signature has some of his other things on there. He's actually kind of like a pacifist and an Erasmian scholar and a Mysian economist and all kinds of stuff. But he may be the world's leading authority on the King James Bible today. So let's take a look inside. This is incredible. It's absolutely amazing stuff. And so the 1611 KJV Bible, this table of contents, a preface and introduction, the word Lord, letters J and I, the letter R, letter S, letter UV. This is just fascinating. I've been reading it. Hyphenated words, apostrophes, abbreviations, the vocabulary of the 1611 Bible, the vocabulary notes, spelling, compound words from 1611 to today. You have updated words. He's got an enormous list. I'll try to show you those in just a minute. Equivalent words, similar words, compound words, transposed words, disappearing words, modern words, repeated words, omitted words, added words, related words, different words. Editions of the authorized version of the King James. I did want to say, too, he tried to make clear that he's not promoting a particular vantage point. This is just a solely informational project. So addition, variations, collation of Blaney 1769 and modern KJV Bibles, analysis of collation, Cambridge and Oxford Bibles, analysis of the collation, Cambridge Bibles. I know Gail Ripplinger's got good stuff on that as well. I've done a video on that. Oxford Bibles, American Bibles, vocabulary, the King James Bible, vocabulary notes. Then the Reams New Testament in the authorized version, 317. Now, in the translators of the readers, I want to say the King James translators say we've never seen or used any of the Catholic English Bibles, but people say they did. The Greek text to the King James Bible, Erasmus New Testament Project, the Complutensian Polyglot, Cardinal Ximenes, Stephanus Bezae, Elzevir, Textus Receptus, the majority text, the authorized version, the Textus Receptus, the Bishop's Bible in the Greek text. And then he's got appendices, 1 John 5, 7, and 8, 1 John 2, 3, and then an absolutely wonderful bibliography. But when I talk about Liz, he's just done amazing stuff like this. This is on so many pages, and it'll tell you what this is. It could be, the number of times each word is used in the King James 1611, which is slightly different than King James today. But you can see like the transmigration from 1611 till today. So this is just almost a must-get book for any number of people. Let's see, we have well over 400 pages, Greek text. I was looking at Frederick Henry Ambrose Scrivener. The Greek text, he's a Greek scholar, Hebrew scholar. He's got all kinds of Greek grammars you can get. But here's the wonderful bibliography that he's got as well. At the back, I can turn it. I'm skipping a few pages there, but you can get an idea for what's back there. So let's just read the back of the book and get an idea of this. So again, thanks for being here. The text of the King James Bible means many things. The typefaces used, the wording of the text, the frequency with which words of the text are used, the abbreviation words in the text, the hyphenation of words in the text, the spelling of the words in the text, the additions of the text, the nature and categorization of the changes in the text, the printing of the text, the publishing of the text, the language of the text, the influences on the text, the underlying Hebrew and Greek text. One thing, kind of like a gotcha thing that goes on now, and I've got videos on here showing the original King James is 30 pounds. It's humongous. And it was in what's known as Gothic type. Well, they shrink the Gothic type, which is very elaborate, very thick lettered type, down into these little Bibles now. And then people say, see, you can't even read that. Well, you could if it's in Roman type, if it's 1612 edition, it came out in Roman type, which is like what we read today. It's just because of doing the Gothic type and shrinking it down. It's the only reason it's difficult to read. And that's kind of a disingenuous argument. This painstakingly researched book explores spelling, abbreviations, and compound words in the 1611 Bible, spelling and word changes in modern King James Bibles, changes in the English language since 1611, variations in the editions of King James Bibles, differences between Oxford, Cambridge, and American King James Bibles, the correspondence between the Albany 1769 edition of the King James Bible and modern editions, the relationship between Catholic reams, New Testament 1582, and the Authorized Version, the history of the Greek text underlying the New Testament text of the King James Bible, and the correlation between the two. And I'm just going to say, reading all that, he does a masterful job, especially of dispelling a lot of mythology. And so I'm going to skip over this paragraph. And then this is the fourth book about the King James Bible by Laurence and Vance. The early works are Archaic Words and the Authorized Version. Great book. Used it a lot here extensively on the channel. King James Bible and its translators and making King James Bible New Testament. So who is he? He holds degrees in history, theology, accounting, and economics. The author of 36 books. He regularly contributes articles and book reviews to both secular and religious periodicals. He's also a member of the Society of Biblical Literature. So, unbelievable book. Norton's got something close to this, and he does give kudos to Norton in here. But this is just going to be another exponential step forward from Norton. So, God bless. Thanks for being here. I'm thankful. In English, we have the King James Bible. We'll see you. Bye-bye.